Have you thought about starting your own podcast? If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and so many more platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey, my sweet babies. It's Keem, Moni, and Jay.
Jeez.
And this is...
We have that at home. Why you always on the road?
Welcome. Super excited today. Let's start today as we always do, and hopefully it's on a better tune. Anything positive you want to talk about this week?
Hold on really quick. Let me say there was no shade last week when I mentioned pelvic thrust.
Okay.
Because I like a little pelvis thrust. I just was saying I wanted there to be more.
No, I hear you. I definitely.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I mean, okay. I'm all about the positivity, but that's what I found that week.
Listen, Meg makes me happy too. Okay. No shade, all good.
All right, boo.
So who's starting with the positive notes?
Do you got something today, Jeesh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just in high spirits. I don't know what it is. If it's, I don't know if it's like
give it up for Jeesh.
Yeah, high spirits.
I don't know if it's like a shift in like the energies in the universe, or if I'm just bipolar, or if I'm just content.
They said that retrograde thing.
Yes.
Is that a?
Ooh, I was like, you feel it. Listen to me. I literally just got chills because you feel it. First of all, I have this on, I'll get into it later. I'm excited and I'm rambling. The full moon was on Monday. The energy usually sticks around for 2.5 days before, 2.5 days after, and you will feel that shift. And also, the retrograde did end on that Monday for the full moon. So you definitely feel that different shift in energy. Things are coming back into alignment. Like the moon is in the growing cycle again. Like good timing. Start new things. It is good energy, boo.
See, and everybody that's crazy because I'm not even that in tune. Like I consider myself a spiritual, being, but like I'm not even that deep into it. I just was like, okay, I feel good. I'm gonna roll with it,
That's why we got our own personal. That's why we got our own personal wizard here.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Moni
baby. Keep me in check.
Yes. But then you saying you're not in tune, but the fact that you even feel that shift, you are in tune. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. I'm not like I don't have like the fundamentals. Like I wouldn't be able to tell a person what retrograde is or something like that. But I see what you're saying though. Yeah.
But you feeling it around. I don't think that I really have anything. Well, my positive thing is that this is the day that the Lord has made. Okay. Amen. Hallelujah. I will.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
It is so.
I did just 2 seconds ago see this story about the 9-year-old girl. It's like she her gerbil died, and she was very, very sad. But her family threw a whole funeral with hymns and chairs and a burial, and they all showed up for the baby.
That's love.
That was so awesome. I love any type of support and love, so that was really cool to see.
Awesome. Yeah, that's love. Because my mama was like, "Suck it up."
They was in there for real with a gerbil. And the baby was so tore up, but she had all the family around her.
That's what's up.
You know what? And that made me think of something else. You know what? Positivity breeds more positivity because I ain't really have nothing. And was that like them honoring the girl, Dwayne Wade and his daughter, Gabrielle Union, showing up in their outfits. I don't know if you black, white, green, and pink. Flied in the motherfucker. Looking good, smelling good, feeling good. Like
getting
it. I loved it. They were strutting, and I don't know if they did the colors on purpose, but Gabrielle had on the black, white, and green. Dwayne had on the black, white, and pink, and then her name is Zaya, right? Zaya had on the black, white, pink, and green.
I'm sure it was planned to be coordinated.
It was beautiful. They both spoke out. And I don't even mean to ruin it. I'm sorry that I'm loud. But Boosie posted.
Give it up for Sister Gigi.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all. I was trying to just sneak up in here.
What up,
You
pineapple?
good? Now we gotta welcome you. We
Hey.
still in the beginning, but I was saying that about the Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union and Zaya, their post, and then Boosie commented under the picture, saying, how sad.
We gonna have
That man is so out of tune. Mind you, Zaya was there dressed regular in our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like Zaya was just there in a fucking tuxedo enjoying her night out. Like, what is so sad?
I think we gonna have to change. We got to change Boosie badass to Boosie mad ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boosie mad ass.
Boosie mad ass.
Damn.
That's so clever.
No, man, listen.
Did his mom already tell him to stop?
I don't know.
Yes, she did. His Boosie mom told him to mind his business. He's still going.
All right, but anyway, Boosie is doing
back to
Boosie.
the positivity.
Shout out to the waves.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful thing to see, and I'm so happy that they're just out here proud, sending a positive message.
Because I think, people always get into, and I know it's still the beginning, so I ain't gonna get too deep into it. But I just feel like everybody's so deep into these politics and what's right and what's wrong. But from my perspective, it's parents giving their child unconditional love. Like,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and they need.
We all need unconditional love, and we take that word lightly. But unconditional means no conditions. Like,
right,
that's their child. That's their child. That's all it is.
Hold on. Geesh, what are you doing?
Oh, my bad, y'all can hear that.
We can hear everything.
Yes.
I was sorry. I was trying to grab an Eminem. I'm so sorry.
And
exactly. Listen. My friend was like, yo, was he eating? Like, what is he eating on the podcast?
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, look at this nigga chewing. It is not right now. You crazy? Why would you do that?
I already did it. I was letting it melt. I was trying to let it melt my mouth, not in my hand.
Oh my god, you hear this tail?
Old chipmunk spirit. He be in the background nibbling.
No, I did.
My friend was like, yo, was he?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I gotta start listening back for real so I can hear all that and be like, oh, see, that was yellow.
All right, let's get into this main course. We was talking about, and this came up with Janae Aiko. How you say that girl? I don't even know how to say her name.
That's right. I think
Janae Aiko. And this like sensual to raunchy turn in R&B music. I know, like, I don't really love when people like sing about dick and pussy in melodic tones. It can sound off sometimes, and with her, to me, it just sounds off. And I'm like, I don't know, I just can't get into her music, and I don't like that quality like out of her. It sounds weird to me.
No, I just feel like I like how people are kind of like coming down on R&B, like, okay, get back to the love making, because that's right where Jeesh come in. Like, for real, like it is, like it's a time and a place, and I just feel like Janae Aiko, I mean you gotta grow and evolve, so I'm not saying do the same thing, and you know what I'm saying, that's how she feeling sick. Raunchy is just like, sometimes we just need some smooth R&B. I lost my train of thought. But I did have a post, too, that was kind of funny that I kind of wanted to share with y'all because I think it was right on. Like, let's not hype up this raunchiness. We need a little bit of balance. If I can just find it. Oh, here you go. It says, are y'all ready?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It says, Janae Aiko make one song about pussy, and all of a sudden you hoes is Aiko fans. Where was y'all when she lost her brother to cancer and started getting higher, trying to find hope and ways to cope when she found comfort in, but eventually ended when having blue dreams at 3:16 a.m. while she was waiting for eternal sunshine until she finally found herself with a spotless mind and new balance after 10,000 hours of pain from losing Miyagi, sleepless nights, and depression. Now, y'all don't love Aiko like I love Aiko. But I resonated with that.
She probably wrote that shit herself.
The label probably made her, you know what I'm saying, probably pushed her to be a little bit more out there. Because that's all, I promise you, like, not, you know what I'm saying. When I play my music for people, they always tell me that, like, you need to go harder. You need to get dirtier. Like, no, I don't.
So, wait, she ain't always had songs like that?
I mean, I really haven't heard.
Because I'm not like I'm not like a fan. Like I'm not gonna go to the concert or nothing. A few of her songs off her album I like. But her older albums, like I never really got like too deep into them. I probably only know the songs that everybody know, like the single or whatever. So I don't know if she has other songs like that or not.
I can't say that I know her whole discography, but I do know I know my Janae, and I can say that Pussy Fairy is definitely like a new vibe for me. Like back, because I mean, a lot of her stuff is like, you know what I'm saying. Even if she's talking sexual, it's real. Like how R&B is supposed to be. It's metaphorical. It's subtle.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
think
saying?
that it is. Isn't this the girl that popped out of nowhere, like eat the booty like groceries? Like that was random.
But even still, that's the thing that made that kind of got a lot of recognition. Even still, in that time, she was doing selling souls.
Strange.
Yeah, she was doing selling souls.
But she also.
That's all I was saying. Was like she in the midst of that like was a feature, but in the midst of that, she still had her own. You know what I'm saying? Stuff wasn't that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that the eat the booty like groceries, she was supposed to be rapping. That's not even her singing because she's a rapper at times. So she wasn't singing.
You got it. That's too funny.
But is this from the Issa Post, the R&B music?
Her too.
Because I agree with what she was saying because I feel like.
What was she saying? Yeah, say it again. I don't really remember.
She was saying that R&B has changed. Where like you got like thug rap ass singers, like fuck you, bitch, shoot you out, shit. I'm thug life. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? This is not R&B music. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why do everybody gotta be so hard? Like, it's cool to be in your feelings.
But what I will say is too, a lot of times it's just what you know what I'm saying, the media and the mainstream pushes. There are still artists who are authentic and who are doing that. Unfortunately, they don't get as much.
Oh yeah,
they don't get as much recognition, and it sucks. But it's like, it's up to us. Kind of, we are the consumers, so it's like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, there is a lot of real R&B that's still.
But I do know you. Yeah.
PJ Morton, Ari Lennox. I mean, we got a lot of soul R&B, but a lot of the mainstream is still like, y'all in the fucking video singing about love with guns. Like, what are you doing?
That reminds me of OT Genesis.
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's just too much. It ain't the same.
But
was he like just messing around? Like, was he trying to like mess with Keisha Cole? Like what? Or he was serious?
That's what I want to know too.
I think he was more so. I mean, I think people just. I think he probably was just like, as an artist, he probably was somewhere, maybe getting stoned, maybe not. But it got him, and he was just like, "Oh, that's kind of hit." Probably playing around like, "Oh, that hit." He kept the rhythm.
I think he was playing, and then
that's usually how it happens.
Then I think that. Yeah, then I think that when he noticed Keisha was bothered, he went even further.
Yeah, sometimes that. Yeah.
And somebody was in the comments. Somebody else was playing with another artist's song, and Keisha was in the comments, and somebody tried to come at her saying that, that this person was being a good sport, and she was like, "Well, they liked that somebody was playing with their song. Right. I didn't like that, and she didn't have to like it. If she was." I mean, like, you want everybody to lighten up, but if she didn't
like it. Yeah, she an artist.
She wrote that shit. Right, exactly.
Right. So that's just what it is. But yeah, the music has changed. Janae is, I just feel like it all just sounds the same.
It does. Yeah, I scanned that album. I was going through it, and like every song it's the same old breathy tone. Like it don't change at all.
It's that lo-fi. Yeah, that's what it's called. That lo-fi.
People, y'all love to sleep out here. Y'all like to be going laid out, sad. Oh, I'm sorry, because
I do. Don't get me wrong.
I like Pussy Fairy from her.
I like it too. I was just saying, like, me seeing her
I'm not
evolve.
A super fan.
Yeah.
I think also.
Yeah, she has a few good tracks.
I think also what it is that, and like G was saying, I don't know if it's the label or whatever, but or if it's just her. I feel like she looks innocent. You wouldn't think that she would be singing at. And also from what you know from her, you wouldn't think that she would take it there. So that's why it's different, and that's why it's catching people.
Because she is
however
human.
way too.
She's a sexual being. She can be a pussy fairy.
Right. And also what I think it is, though, I don't know, but it's Big Sean. Like, he doing something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like she's, you know, she makes her music about her life, of course.
Yeah.
And whatever. So I think I think he's doing something. So like,
she was just triggered.
Right, for real. You feel me?
And she claimed that wasn't about him, but
the political correctness of it all.
Right, the timing.
But you know
was
what? When
perfect.
I think about it too, and I don't know, and I know other signs mean other things, but I feel like something about her being a Pisces, like I feel like we do extreme shit and then be like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Like that big ass tattoo she got of that nigga on her arm.
Does she?
Like, why?
Right.
So I feel like it's kind of not surprising that she
was
talking about. Yeah, she got it covered up.
Was it his face or his name?
His face, his fucking face on her arm. Yes, like on her. What's this called? The back of your bicep, the back of your arm, the top. You know, hella big.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then she had to get it covered up. So I don't know. I think she just is. You wouldn't expect it because of how she looked, but I think she has extreme up and downs. You feel what I'm saying? So
water sign.
I guess. Hey. So I don't know. I like pussy fit. It kind of grew on me at first. I was like, what? But
no, I like it. I think we just, like you said, it's like we got this image of what maybe we think she should do, and it's, that's kind of that's not fair necessarily because she an artist. Let her express herself. But it did. What I'm saying, you can't knock it. Like, it is a little different. Like, but hey,
Yeah.
So I guess it's a good kind of segue, I think, because like Big Sean and Janae had their relationship all out there, and celebrities have to have their relationships all out there. So and this is interesting to me. Like, I'm genuinely interested in relationships and like how people interact. So I wanted to know how y'all feel about posting your relationships on social media.
Who wants to go first? I think to each his own. I think it doesn't validate it either way. You know what I'm saying? It's just social media. We always forget that. Like, it doesn't validate the, the good or the badness of your relationship. Me personally, no, because it's like I'm about to be posting you and all googly eyed, and then we break up, and then everybody like, well, where your boo?
And I'm looking stupid,
and I'm looking dumb, and the next post is me and my son, like, no. Like, so it's just like,
that's so real, because that shit speaks volumes. Like, you'll realize, like, shit, I ain't with that person in a minute. Let me run through. Oh, it must not be no more good. And like, your business is out there. For me, I never have ever posted anybody I've been in a relationship with.
Ever?
Never.
High school days for sure I did. High school days for sure, but not as an adult.
There's been times where friends would do it. Their friends may tag me in something, or my friends might tag me in something, but I've never posted anything. For me, I think that it's related to my sexuality and being uncomfortable, because there's always been an assumption about my sexuality. There's always been a conversation about my sexuality, and I've never really validated that for anybody. So I never posted about it. And that's to this day, and I've been married for about 2 years and in a relationship.
Wait, whoa. Hold on,
Holiday. I feel like somebody said that in the chat, but it was like we just kind of looked over that shit.
I never knew.
Congratulations, nigga.
Yeah,
well, shout out to Young Scheme.
Hey, shout out to marriage.
You married now.
You married now.
You been married.
Yeah, I've probably been in a relationship for like 4 or 5 years, and I've been married for 2.
Beautiful.
I never knew.
Yeah, but I don't talk about it because that's where my comfort levels is with me. So that's why I don't post about it.
Yeah, Um,
I'm
Now
so
you
glad.
know, brother.
I really like damn. I thought I knew everything.
what's your tone when you speak to Mr. Kid? He's married.
God damn.
Somebody's husband.
Somebody's husband. Who's somebody's husband out here?
I'm out here living like them celebrities. You don't see
Nothing.
shit. Their
Okay,
babies,
Nothing.
their
You on your
spouses.
Hey,
Oprah.
Kimonse.
Kimon
We don't know nothing. We don't know
Nah.
Pop out of
nothing.
nowhere 2 years
You,
later, like with a
you know who
band on
came
his
to my
finger. Like, okay.
Right.
the person who came to mind just now was Kerry Washington. Like we forget that she's married to that football player dude, and that she got babies
She do?
or a baby.
Oh.
She got more than one. I
Yeah,
think she has 2 kids.
yeah. She be on the low, but I'm so private in general. I think I just don't flaunt
I'm the
everything.
same.
If you know me, you know what's going on. Other than that,
What's understood ain't got to
I'm
be
the same.
explained.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm not really into posting anything on social media. I think on my social medias I always look single, like always have. If I post anybody, it's because like I don't know, if we out, it's the mood or something, I'll probably post it up. It won't say anything about the relationship that we have. So it just looks like I'm posting up friends. I'm very, very private. I do not like people in my business like that.
Right.
And I definitely like would not, and especially like I've dated people that I worked with before, and so like I had everybody on like that I worked with on my social media, and like every time something would happen, any post I put next morning, somebody's like, "Oh, so you and this person ain't da, da, da." I was like,
Jeez.
no, that's not what it is. Everybody was fucking Dominican and Puerto Rican, so the DJ was real, like it was out there, like. So I'm like,
Right.
no, I'm not into that. I'm like, no social media. And like, even at work, I'm like, we're not telling people we're together, nothing until I leave or you leave. Like, I'm good.
Damn.
Good on all of it. No, seriously.
Y'all some celebrities out here.
Man, y'all these high profile relationships.
Right.
Nobody know
No,
about.
I just listen. I might, yeah.
But it works, y'all. The
No,
streets
for
ain't doing
No,
the
real.
for real, because
business.
they will get in there and infiltrate and destroy.
Make
For
something that it ain't.
You don't know who to reach out to. You don't know
But
nothing.
then you know what? I'm funny because I will. If I'm talking to somebody, he got social media, I'm gonna wonder, like, yo, he not gonna post nothing about our relationship.
Right.
Shut up.
Double
The infamous,
standard,
I'm about to
see?
say the infamous double standard.
Yeah.
I
Jeez.
know,
And like,
but I mean,
yeah. See, that's social media though. That's like you were saying, it don't validate it, but then it's like it does. You know, like it's like right.
You have
It
to
don't, but it
know the
do.
person you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
yeah.
like okay, Moni and Skin, y'all both are private people. So the people who with y'all probably
Right.
know
Yeah.
that and know that y'all not on like no double life type junk. You just like
right.
Yeah, and the people I've never been with nobody who's ever posted me, and I never thought about it. I didn't care.
So it just goes. It's about knowing who you dealing with
Yeah,
and
see,
why they're not
and that's
posting.
why it works, and that's why you motherfucking married, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheesy.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
I don't know. I don't mind it. I'm not even on social media like that, so I probably wouldn't just because of that. Like the only reason why I even have Instagram now is because of my nail page. Like I didn't even have the app. I was like,
Shout
damn.
out to him.
Right.
Shout
Hey,
it out. What's
Alibo
the nail
Nails.
Alibo
ALIBO
Nails.
Nails, baby. Yee.
page? ALIBO nails.
Yep, Alibo.
Follow her. Get you
Yeah.
that.
She's fly.
Yeah,
The
so
nails are fly.
right. But that's really the only reason why I even got back on Instagram again. So I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It probably wouldn't be like full on like you know that picture of Will Smith like with his hands out like this is my boo.
Here she
But
is.
you know,
Right.
it'll probably be something here and there. You know, let people put this stuff together. You know what I
Say a
hate
little thumb
though?
here, a little neck
Yeah,
there.
you know. But you know what I hate when people post a picture like a couple's picture and then they block the nigga face.
Yeah,
Like,
that's like a
what's the
joke.
point of that? What do you?
Right.
I guess it's like we were saying that social media thing. Well, you see, I'm good over here, but you can't see with
Yes,
who.
I'm with somebody,
But
but
you
you're
Right.
not
don't
with
know.
See,
somebody.
You know,
Right.
like
but you know, it's so many different perspectives to that. Not to cut you off. I'm
yes.
sorry, but it's
No,
like
go ahead.
I feel like it's a lot of different. I'm about to give you the scenarios of why they face is covered.
I already know. Go ahead. It is
Okay.
a few.
One of the scenarios is because, like you said, they like, ha ha, I got a boo, and you don't know who it is, but you want to know. You just need to know I got one. Then the other scenario is, yeah, I got a boo, but it might be your boo too, so you can't see the face.
Exactly.
That's basically the two.
No, for real.
Oh, I got a boo and I don't like the way they face looks.
Oh yeah, that too. I got a boo, but they ugly,
God
but
damn.
I love
They
them.
ugly, but that's my boo.
But if you into that ugly
No,
loving,
right?
you gotta
No,
own it.
That's
you
It
gotta
is
true.
what
remember it's
it is.
social media. We
That's
care what
Because
everybody
you're going to be
think.
mad if you out and somebody like his ugly like you like his ugly and then they don't know that he yours.
True.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't mind it, but it's like whatever for me. Yeah.
Right. I think this is all flowing. That leads into, and I don't know like how interesting this is now, but Drake and apparently was dating, and I put quote unquote dating Takara and Melissa Ford
Yes.
at the same time.
So, Takara, are we
And
talking about America's Top Model?
Supermodel.
yes, America
What?
Next Top Model
Yes.
Takara.
Yes.
So, and this is like, and then there's like several things to this. I don't really care about them dating, like whatever, but it's like Melissa Ford. There had to be some code or something. Like why she's coming out now talking about them dating at the same time. Like, what is the timing? Like, what is she trying to promote? Because it's like the timing is weird, and like, why are you putting him on blast like this? Like, I don't
Wait, so
understand what
Melissa
happened.
Ford
Like, who did he
is
make mad?
putting Drake on blast for
Yes.
Not they were interviewing. Her
together?
and Takara was sitting down with some lady. Yes. Which was random. And she had a full story about them dating and revealed it was Drake. But at the end of the day, this is unintriguing because
Exactly,
Drake is
like,
a hoe.
I
He's
didn't
always
what's
know
been
it
a
new?
like
hoe.
that.
That's why I'm like,
I don't think that's
nothing
gonna.
else.
It's not gonna ruin his brand or nothing like that.
or
Like,
nothing.
No.
No, that's why he had a secret baby.
That's so
He
funny.
had
I
any
thought
raw
about,
sex. He had
I thought about
uh-oh
him and his baby
baby.
today. I'm
Oops
like,
baby.
damn,
I thought
you
about
ain't
his
heard nothing
baby
about that
today.
baby.
Celebrity.
Yeah, like this is what he
Crazy.
do.
But I didn't know it like that. I really didn't. Like, you always hear stuff, but I
Yep.
specifically heard somebody saying that he be out here having raw sex.
Whoa,
Like,
Yep.
what is happening?
whoa.
Yep. So
But can I
what
say
else you
something?
got on the
Can I
menu?
say something? I feel like I remember.
What's
How
up?
long ago was this? Like, no, not the interview, but like when they said they were dating, like that time. No, when were they dating? Yeah.
Oh, the
I
time
don't
frame.
know.
I'm not sure.
Because I
probably
remember.
years
Because remember
ago.
when Drake said something about big girls?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I remember
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
was saying. I feel like I remember hearing Takara's name.
Takara.
Right, because she was supposedly, the big girl.
Probably, yeah.
But when was that he made? Yeah,
But she's
but when was that
small
he made
now.
that song though? He said something about big girls. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while
But
ago.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I just thought of that.
Okay.
Oh, I did.
I mean, I want to hear more. And I don't even listen to Drake music like that no more. He's not around. Like, something has changed. But anyway, just thought I would touch on that. Next on the menu, we have Meg the Stallion, where she appeared more than a pelvic thrust.
Why did somebody literally
her-
just text me Meg the Stallion? LOL.
That's
so crazy.
Goodness.
It's a line that you supposed to be on this podcast.
You know?
That's crazy.
But about her contract and what's all going on with that.
Yeah.
Anybody have? Do y'all know about
Yeah, I
what's
just
going
feel
on?
like
Do y'all care?
I'm like I keep going first, but I'm gonna go first.
Lead the way.
You
Lead the way.
wait, what's the question? You just being like my take on the situation as a whole.
The negotiation.
Yeah, I mean,
I think both parties have very valid. I mean, I've seen with the guy who's like from the independent label. I've seen what he put up. You know what I'm saying? What he said. I've also seen Megan plead her case, and they both have very valid points. I think, and I'm always neutral.
What are they saying?
what are the points?
Yeah.
Well, he was just basically saying like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? She was very clear on, you know what I'm saying, which the contract she signed, she was very clear on what she was going to be receiving, and she knew about it, you know what I'm saying? And we know that Meg's a college girl, so we're going to assume that, she's smart. So, on top of, okay, I know, okay, but still, let me finish. On top of that, it's like, at that time of who she was and, you know what I'm saying, her brand or whatever, she was up and coming. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't nobody yet. So it was fair for what she, you know what I'm saying, who she was at the time.
It's always like that.
Yeah, so now she's up and coming, you know what I'm saying? I mean, now she got Roc Nation and all the big people battling for her and all of that and backing her with the money. She want to renegotiate it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that if she can pay for that and her money can talk. But the independent label is like, no, you ours. We did all the hard work. So it's not fair for us to just pass you on to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Let them take off with you. And we didn't put in the groundwork. We the ones that's been behind you this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like from that standpoint, I get where they're coming from, but it's all business. So basically, they handle it in the court of law. In the court of law, Meg been winning. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely get where the independent label coming from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that, you know what I'm saying? That's just like you getting a girlfriend and she ain't no, and she glow up on you and then she gets somebody else.
What's that movie? Acrimony.
Or Kanye West getting, you know, how they say Kanye West when he say he gonna get on you for a white girl. It's all the same junk. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all it is.
I mean, I don't like the idea that the record labels still feel or the whatever that they have control over these artists for so many years. Like, it's just like a really like ugly situation. You take people who are coming up in the game, obviously they're trying to get on, so they're gonna probably do some shit that's not in their best interest, right? And they know this, and they're vultures, and they take advantage of that situation. So now they done gave the girl the contract. She got famous. They still have the album that she did with them
and she
on
said,
the label. You're gonna make money off that. She don't want to be with you no more.
But she didn't even say that.
And be the artist that she wants to be.
She didn't even say she want to get rid of them. She just said renegotiate.
Renegotiate.
Let's move some numbers. Let's move some numbers around. That's all she's saying. Like, and I mean, I get, of course, they like, no, because they want the money too. But it's like, that's where it kind of like,
get money.
Yeah, they being greedy at this point because like y'all still. I feel like for me, like I said, as a label, I would be more once again about humbling yourself. Y'all still gonna get the recognition. Okay, y'all put her on to this point. Now she Rock Nation. Me as an up-and-coming artist might say, well, let me get my little small name. Let me start with them too. Let me go over here with them, and y'all can make some more money. We can build from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about how you approach things. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I see both points. At the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? Nobody owned her, but she did sign. You got to read the small print. You know the small print. You signed the contract, so you kind of you are obligated to fulfill those duties unless money talks, which in this case it is. Rock Nation got it.
Right.
So she won.
I mean, she dropped Sugar. They didn't want her to release no more music.
Oh, you're right.
Nothing happened. Yeah. They she was able to drop her music, and she got a restraining order against the other people. But the thing is, like, yes, I don't know. People like to live complicated lives because, okay, y'all signed this deal with this person. Of course, they're going to realize, hold up, I'm working hard as shit. I'm blowing up and I'm broke. Of course, they're going to want to renegotiate the contract. Why not just comply with that instead of making it all of
now
this?
Y'all done lost
y'all
money.
Y'all could have went back in a week. Yeah, y'all could have went back in a week, figured it all out, and been living happily ever after.
It had to deal with
y'all.
Is it Rock
Nation? Blew it into
or
a bigger situation.
Rock Nation.
It had some kind of deal with Rock Nation. So now you're connected to Rock Nation because you have Meg Thee Stallion. So now you're connected.
Right.
Yeah. So that's kind of silly.
It's like, to me, I could be wrong, but to me, I'm looking at it more of like a Young Money, Cash Money, Atlantic.
Right,
like,
exactly.
What
that's
like,
what I was
just all
thinking too.
Affiliated. So it's like, what's wrong? Okay, I'm under Atlantic. I'm under Cash Money, but I'm Young Money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all affiliated. I want to be down with the winners. They're all winning together. Yeah. Like, at one point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, no, because Young Money, I think like Lil Wayne, he like Young Money. That's it. Like, ain't no none of that, nothing else. But yeah. So but at the end of the day, it's just business. So you definitely got to read the small print and it come down to technicality. So I don't know exactly what the contract says. So I don't know why they, you know what I'm saying? Why they
it's
so
out there
angry.
somewhere.
I'm sure
somebody posted it.
Probably. And we also don't know what she was asking for, like what changes she was asking for. I'm interested to see like what type of technicality.
She probably wanted more of the profit.
I mean, sure.
I read something about they weren't trying to give her. They weren't trying to give her more money, like towards the budget for a video or something like that.
Yeah, like one of the things that I seen was that for certain things that she did, they were getting all of her money, which is crazy. Like I've seen other people like Meghan Trainor. She had the song All About That Bass that came out, and somebody asked her about her money and her checks, and she was like, I ain't got no money. I haven't gotten anything.
That still happens.
So like it's just crazy. These people are out here blowing up and making all this money, and they still got these janky ass things from 1981. And nobody has learned a lesson. And
independent is the way to go. It's a slow grind. It's a slow grind, but
but see, that's how they get you because you ain't got the money.
But everybody's popping through independent.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You just gotta be patient. because social media and the fact that
Right. It's
everybody's out in the
easy.
open,
Mm-hmm.
you're easier to
You
get
do.
to the
That's all
crowd.
it
You just
takes.
gotta hustle for that.
And I
But
think
then
she had.
it comes to the money. Some people, you ain't got the money
Yeah.
to do this and do that.
You
Yeah.
don't got that upfront money, but
Right.
nigga, you broke
But
anyway.
like Moni
You know,
said, I think it was you who said that,
continue
Moni,
being
last week. Like,
patient.
okay, somebody throw a couple thousand in my face and I ain't got it, and I'm in this position. It's kind of
Right.
like, well, at the time
Yeah.
it probably made
Right.
sense, and now it's a due time, and something else makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
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 I guess like the one thing, like I'm trying to think, like how do if you really are somebody who has no experience about this, somebody's waving, $15,000, $20,000 in your face, which is not a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like for real, but if they're about to give it to you right now
Right.
and be like, I'm gonna put, not only are you gonna get this money, but you're also gonna have your song played on the radio, and your video is gonna be on the TV. Like that's hard to turn
Right.
down when you out here hustling, and you've probably been doing
And
it
that's
for
your
Right.
dream.
years and years
Right.
and years.
Right.
Yeah.
I seen like listening to different podcasts and stuff where they say, all right, you want to do this in life, you got to go and educate yourself and
Mm-hmm.
stuff that's connected to that. So you want to be an artist, go look up shit
Mm-hmm.
on finances so that you know what the fuck you're reading, so that you know
Right.
what's right and what's wrong, so that you have a little bit of a background. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure Meg's not a complete idiot, but she probably never
Right.
read no contract regarding whatever she was
Right.
dealing with, because she
What
said
she
some of
call
the
it? What
lingo
she
was
say?
stuff that she didn't understand.
Legalese. That's
It's
somebody say right.
legalese. That's what they
Yeah,
call it.
Verbiage,
Legalese.
Right.
Yeah.
legalese.
I don't know. I just feel like you couldn't you didn't have nobody that could you couldn't find a little
Right.
cheap lawyer to be like, okay, what this mean, or
But
somebody.
But how do you
Right.
even know you could trust a
That's
cheap
true.
lawyer? Like, I don't,
But
that's
she
it's
said,
but
hard.
wasn't her mom her
Like, if you
manager?
really come from
right.
like,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
like,
Her
I don't
mom
know.
not to
sounded
like,
yeah.
not to talk ill
And one
of
of them,
the day. I'm not finna say nothing bad, but like, what was they doing when they was reading the contract?
I mean, like I said, the guy said at the time of the play. I mean, it is all perspective, but the guy said like nobody had a problem with the contract at the time. That's why I said like, at the time it
Yeah.
probably made sense.
Right.
You know what I'm
Like we
saying?
said before. Yeah.
it made sense.
So what you?
But it would also make sense for these people to
Yes.
be ready to
Exactly.
negotiate. In
Exactly.
general,
Exactly.
once your
And I
artist
think,
starts
like, as an
popping.
artist, what I'm learning from this conversation right now is that in your contract, if you don't understand nothing else in that motherfucker, put in a line that says, in 3 years or 2 years, we are going to
Right.
Definitely.
Yep.
renegotiate this, because
Oh
it's gonna,
yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm saying?
smart.
Like
That's smart.
something, so you're not locked into that shit for the rest of your life. With somebody
Exactly.
trying to hold your funds and all of your art
Right.
away from you. That is such. I think that's the worst thing to
Mm-hmm.
happen. Like these artists they're like, that's their personal stuff. Somebody done like sat there and poured their emotions out into a song, and you're gonna tell me not only is it not mine, but you're gonna make money off of it? Like shit on me. What the fuck?
And she probably didn't,
Right.
for lack of a better term, didn't know her worth back then. Like, she's always been Meg Thee
Yeah,
Stallion.
I was thinking that
But
too. Yeah.
back then, she probably like,
She
okay, well, let
didn't
me just
know
sign
she
this.
was gonna blow
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you Meg Thee
Yeah.
Stallion. And she's like, I know I need
Right.
all this. And then she want a big video. She want to be.
Hey,
And
hey.
then, and people have, and I've seen a lot of like ridicule, and I'm sure she see it too, like about her dress and her wardrobe and that. So it's like, yeah, she ready to up it a little bit. She in the public eye.
I love your dress, man.
Man, I ain't got not one complaint about none of the visuals. I ain't got one complaint. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I know people be on there. Any artists get picked apart, so it's like, I've been seeing it. So it's like,
yeah, it don't matter what you do.
It's unfortunate, but right now it seems
Yes.
like she's winning.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out
Hashtag
for
let
her.
Meg be
Good
great.
vibes to Meg.
Man, and
Right.
I wonder how
Yeah.
long it's gonna take, because that should be
It's gonna be
taking
hella court
long.
day, yeah.
Because I read something that not too long ago that Chris Brown just got all of his masters.
Oh yeah, now that's
like recently.
Okay,
like,
now
to fight for
I'm
it.
glad they're taking back.
Not
He said what?
He beat it out of somebody?
What did King say?
Did he what?
I guess.
What you said? Did he what?
He beat him. Did he beat it out of somebody?
Oh,
Beat it out of somebody.
Jeez. No, hey, but no, for real, protect Chris Brown, because when that
Oh my
happens,
gosh.
sometimes when you buy your masters, I think that's what Prince and Michael Jackson did, and they ain't like that.
No, but for real,
protect
I
him.
was just about to say, after he had like a couple of days after he had just got all his masters, like remember when they was saying he punched the girl in the face, and then all this other stuff happened. But anyway, we gotta have a episode where we talk about theories or something.
Yeah. That's a whole different conversation.
Right, you know we can go deep.
we deep.
Moni, baby. What else we got?
On that, you know what? We can go to this. Since we're talking about theories, the holograms that have been coming out. I know Pop Smoke recently died. Rest in peace. And we had his funeral, and then about a few days later, a hologram popped up of him performing.
Of Pop Smoke,
and then
of Pop Smoke,
yes,
weird.
Yes,
and then there was also one of Whitney Houston floating around recently. Now the perspectives. One, you want to honor the person who died and still like go to see them perform, even though they're no longer here, and we have the technology nowadays to do that. Other side, you're making money off of somebody who's dead. Right. And just like the morality of that, like this person is no longer alive, and we're using their image, their actions, their likeness to make it seem like they're still there performing for you.
So weird.
Yeah.
It is creepy. Like the Whitney Jones looked crazy. Like I'm not sitting in an audience for $150 to watch her on the screen.
It's not really her
knowing she's dead the whole time. Like that's weirdo.
Exactly.
Like, how are you?
And
they had dancers around
that
the screen.
Was
just sitting there like, what
when
are you doing?
The one when she had the towel in her hand, it was just like,
wow.
Yo,
I was just like, what the fuck does she need a towel for?
Like, is the hologram the hologram gonna sweat?
I mean, I know it's part of her thing, but it's like, what the fuck? They do.
Yo, they play too much.
Think about that.
But yeah, the Pop Smoke Joint popped
That's
up. He
weird.
was
in the middle of a club. I gotta
like,
see that.
It was the middle of a club. He was floating. I just can't.
I went
with
home.
A microphone and everything.
I went home and prayed.
I don't know why.
But that make me feel like a lot of this stuff has been planned for years in the making.
Exactly. You
know,
a
lot of artists.
Right?
I ain't gonna listen. We actually gonna do different shows. I ain't gonna get too deep. But I feel like a lot of artists, they first of all, they just be untimely and they be sketchy. Yeah. I don't give a damn because they're celebrities. They shouldn't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's they're not that accessible. So for them, these sudden deaths just be weird to me. I'm sorry. It don't make sense a lot of times. Me too. All the suicide and all that. Yeah, no.
That's it.
Right.
And that's what Prince did. He was like, he didn't have none of his stuff on YouTube, none of his like videos and things like that. He was adamant about it. And so there are ways, protect your music, protect your image, whatever, before you die and people got you out here.
That's just really weird though. It's like I like it, the idea of the hologram, but it's just weird because this person is no longer here.
It's greedy.
So it's just it's cool that we could do that, but it's just like weird. Like that towel was just really throwing me off. That towel. What does she need that for?
Wiping what?
Yes.
Wiping what? Right. The pixels.
Right. So I wonder, like, what else? Right. What else that they got out there that we could do, because that's crazy.
Its technology is weird.
All right. So very last thing. Let's end it on a bright note. I know y'all probably saw on the internet the young girl named Ariana, beautiful queen Ariana, who she was getting her hair done, and I'm not sure if it was her hairdresser or her mother, family member, but the little girl at some point looked in the mirror and was like, "I'm so ugly," or "I'm ugly." And of course, like the person that was with her, and I like champion her, applaud her. She kind of like talked to the girl like, "You are so beautiful, you are so pretty," and just was really kept affirming that and speaking life into her. Like at some point literally held her chin up, looked her deep in her eyes, and was talking to her. And like that, I mean, and I was so emotional about it. One, because that's so sad that this little baby girl had to be like 3 or 4 years old and looks in the mirror and thinks like, I'm so ugly, to the point that it makes her cry.
Yeah, that's that.
Very... Yeah, but there was but there was some good that came out of it. I think Keem, you have found it. I don't really know exactly what the deets were.
I saw something about that. People were drawing pictures for her. There was something where somebody was like, shout out to all the artists. Yeah, drop. Did y'all post that in the chat? I saw that somewhere. Okay, yeah. That was cool.
Yeah. That's dope because
so the little girl had that breakdown, but they ended up starting a movement to draw art and characters to make, to recreate her so that she can realize that she's beautiful.
I wish I could draw. I would have drew a picture.
That's just sad because, like you said, she's 3. How do we even told her?
Right? How do you even? Right. That's so sad.
That's very sad.
It was. But I'm glad that like all of this has come from it, like the drawings, the movement, and everything. And hopefully, like it helps boost her up and other little girls. Like no little girl should be out. Like what is even ugly when you're 3 years old? Like you don't, like you shouldn't be looking at anything and being like, this is ugly, unless it hurts you or you know.
Yeah,
she
at
must
school
be
or
hearing
something.
that
Little kids.
Yeah, yeah. But at 3, damn, all them kids need a whooping.
Yeah.
But
all right, so we'll end it with beautiful Ariana.
I wonder, did they have a like an afterward?
Yes.
Did she like see the pictures? Did they like show her? She was like,
She ended up coming back with another video
cool,
talking about being a beautiful black girl.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. I'm gonna make sure I look for it.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah. She ended up coming back, acknowledging that she's a beautiful black girl. So that turned around.
That's good because you are beautiful, smart, and you kind.
You're beautiful.
Hey, yes,
you are.
But for real though, seriously, like I don't think nobody should think that. Like everybody, you supposed to be yourself in the most highest form. Fake it till you make it. You know, get there. But everybody is beautiful, and the inside counts more than the outside.
You're beautiful.
Oh, let me end on this note. We are ending after this. Chick-fil-A Chick-fil-A sauce and a Polynesian sauce. And I'm gonna be dipping and slathering my life.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is too far from my house.
I'm probably going to hell because I don't get me wrong, it's good, but
what you about to say?
You know, I'm not an everyday Chick-fil-A. Like it's like I need that like once.
It
me
is
either,
good,
but
though.
that sauce is so bomb when I go through there.
It is.
That
it's
Chick-fil-A
good,
sauce is so
I need to taste that. They don't have Chick-fil-A in New York. I've never had it. Never had the sauce. When I go to some other state, I'm gonna make sure I hit up a Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A like Benihana in Ohio.
They fry.
See, and
what?
It's fancy.
It's just like this the spot to go to. It's like ooh, like
people get dressed up and go there.
You would think they had a Sunday best on. Like, it just that's the thing down here.
They
like,
fries is hella good too.
I like everything. I love Chick-fil-A, but I just like I've tried to eat it more than once in a week, and I was like, oh, this just too much. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like like maybe because it get hyped up too much.
It is a little hyped.
It's just real chicken.
He like the sauce.
He like this.
Y'all like them fish fillet patties off the
oh my god!
I'm really just I'm with Popeyes.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about fast food. I'm like, give me the
give
me the chicken with the attitude and the grease. You talking about
Popeyes, the Churches, the Kentucky Fried,
Kentucky Fried Chicken,
or the Kennedy Fried.
Not Kentucky and Churches. I eat Churches biscuits and okra. That's it.
Oh my god, that's all I go there for. Let me get a biscuit and some okra.
Hey, I know we was cousins. See, that's that okra. That's that okra. That's that okra Detroit. That's that okra Detroit connect.
Man.
You know what, y'all? Y'all need to stop eating out because we have that.
No, hey, that was good. There you go, bars. There we go.
There you go.
That note,
and on that note.